Welcome back to Fantasy Maiden Wars. The last part went to the moon and fought some rabbits, and I tried to get it done quickly so I could finish it in one part, because I wanted the last couple parts maps to be finished in one part, because these next couple chapters are definitely not going to be finished in one part. This next chapter is very long from what I remember, because now that we've done beating up rabbits, Super Yorio herself is showing up, but that's fine, because that was a plan, right? We were supposed to give Eirin's letter to Yorihime, and it'd be fine, and there'll be no conflict, and nothing bad will go wrong. Yes. Anyway, this is my... I was able, because of the extra points, I was basically able to bring everyone I want to. And I switched them up again, try to get some more team names. They are Dividing Edge, Fantasy Devil. These two are still together because I want to use their move. Reisen and Kane don't have a team name, oddly enough. This team's name is Hey Blondie. Yes. It's Colorful Rainbow, Search and Destroy, that was pretty good, and Cure Chorus. I was thinking maybe having these two together wouldn't be a good idea because they're both support units, but using Trust doesn't actually use up your turn, so I can still like heal with Daiusei and then use Mistia later. Another thing I found out, turns out there are a lot more skills to learn in this game than I thought there were. I didn't realize it went over, so I thought I went to coordination. These are all your things. So this is what I'm spending all my points on. No, there's like a lot more options. So I'm gonna think about that later when I have more PP. Not right now. But this map's gonna take forever, so I'm gonna start now. Watatsuki spell card. That's the name of the theme. That was alright, and then it was remixed in 20 and made really good. According to the reports, these are intruders from the Earth. But how did they manage to pierce the lunar barrier? Looks like they came here on your shipware. But if they can use something like that, then these are no ordinary Earthlings. True, I can feel traces of divine power. Even from around the cushions, I can tell. That's definitely Lady Yorio's wavelength. We have to avoid a fight with her, no matter what. Oh, this is Yorio. So this Yorio is one of the leaders of the lunar emissaries. Yeah, you must have rushed over here after our arrival was reported. What purpose do you people have for coming to the moon? Tell us why you're here, and exit your ship with your hands in the air. If you surrender yourself to the moon rabbits, I give you my word you will not be harmed. Lady Yorio, please listen to what I have to say first. Yeah, moon rabbit. You're the dirty animal you're talking about. What's going on? Why is he with the Earthlings? Don't tell me you fled the moon only immediately cozy up with the Earthlings. Not only that, you led them all the way back. Yeah. Treason, is it? It's treason then. Yes. You know what Palpatine did when he said that? You don't want me to do that? I do that. No way, it's true that I did deserve, but I have no intention of rebelling against the moon. I just decided I want to go home, so I ended up returning like this. You really think we believe such a paper-thin story? Well, about that, Lady Agakoro entrusted me with a letter. What? You told me to give it to one of the Watatsuki in person. She said that once you read it, you'd understand. Lady Yagakoro, is that true? Yagakoro? You mean that famous criminal? You joined up with her? Silence! Yeah. This is just some excuse to convince me to overlook your trespass and retract your words immediately. I won't tolerate her name being invoked so carelessly. It's true. She put a special seal on it so you know it's from her. Wait. What's wrong? Give her the letter already. This is strange. It was supposed to be here. It's gone. The letter I put in my pocket is gone. It's gone? You're joking, right? Without that letter, which they did nothing but trespassers? So it was merely a ruse to buy time. This is the last time I'll say this. Retract your previous words immediately and ask for my forgiveness. If you do so, I'll hear you out. This need not end in unnecessary bloodshed. This can't be happening. It must be around here somewhere. So, yeah, this is the dumbest part of this game's plot. Like, by far. Yeah, the way they set up the plot was like, well, you've kind of made it to where there's kind of like, if they get here, there'll be no conflict, so how do we make it to where, like, fights against the Watatskis happen? I know, we'll have I know Reisen's fucking incompetent, and she's even more so incompetent in this than she is in Silent Sinner and Blue somehow. But really?
Her one job was to hold on to that letter, and it disappeared out of her pocket. A very inconvenient time, and that's the reason that's why this map and what's gonna happen for the next like 2 hours is gonna happen. It's all Reisen's 2's fault because she can't do anything. This is absurd. Why is this stuff always happening to me? You deserve it. Please wait, we're not lying. You can just give us a bit more time to find the Silence. I will not play along with this farce any longer. If you continue evading my questions, I'll have you taken into custody by force, if necessary. I hope we'd avoid conflict with the Illyrians. Well, they're eager for a fight. Shouldn't it be fine if we follow their lead? Anyway, let's get out there. Great. I kind of forgot there were rabbits leading up to you. When you yourself are gonna take like fucking forever, you have rabbits in front of you I gotta deal with. I forgot to mention I upgraded the ship a bit because I should probably upgrade the unit that I'm forced to take on every map. That might be a good idea. Here we go! Hey, you're spoiling for a fight. Yeah, so they plan to resist. Someone save me! Wait right there, Miss Rabbit, we'll be right there. Do you think you can afford to worry about others? You Earthlings are quite complacent. Especially for a group who will soon see themselves defeated and taken into custody at the lunar capital. Come now, it'll be a piece of cake when there's so few of you. Oh, we shouldn't expect this to go so easily. We're up against a leader of the lunar emissaries. I can sense that she's no ordinary opponent. I see you've trained enough to at least let you grasp your opponent's capabilities. If you're going to surrender and come quietly, I believe now would be the time. Well? Gonna wipe the floor with you. Okay, so if I remember correctly, you choose the bottom option, she gets pissed off, and you have to deal with her getting a bunch of buffs to make this, what I remember, really long fight even longer. So I guess we're gonna go the top option, because I don't hate myself. I plan on this turn to a big rumble, but there's no stopping her now. Thing is, whenever someone starts talking about how they're gonna capture you, it just makes you want to get away more. So we're coming at you with full force. Well, that makes me buffed up. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Are they getting even more fired up? Very well then, I'll sever both you and your spear with my blade. For the crime of trespassing on lunar soil, your atonement will be by blood. Capture at least 2 of Yorio's spell cards. Yep, when the bonus condition isn't even capture all of them, you know, it's gonna be great. Yeah, despite how much I complained about how stupid this even happening at all is, this fight's pretty fun. This map's pretty cool from what I remember. Because it actually takes Yorihime and makes fights, and you can fight her in a way that's not fucking lame. You know, it was the entirety of Silent Sinner and Blue. Let's make a bunch of fights against a character that end in like 2 turns, basically. Character fights Yorihime, she figures out their counter immediately, and then immediately beats them. Do that 4 times, and that's a third of a manga. And people like that manga for some reason. I'm not gonna question it. I mean, I have to question, for people, even for people who are like big fans of the Watatsukis, can you even say that Silent Sinner and Blue was a good showing? Was a good first showing for them? I feel like they kind of got screwed over. One got a bunch of really lame fights in 5 seconds, and the other one did nothing until at the very end. She showed up and she talked about rope for 10 minutes. Well, she talked about rope, and then Yukari took over and started talking about rope in her stead. Yeah, I'm gonna fight a bunch of rabbits for 20 minutes until we eventually get to Yorihime over there. Why do these rabbits just get to snipe me so much? It's very annoying. Stop sniping me, you assholes. Does me guarding help the support defend, take less damage? I don't know. Alright, so one very important thing to talk about that I found out yesterday. So it turns out that this series is actually going to be even longer than I thought it was going to be. Because I already knew that there was like some bonus chapters that you get after you beat the final main chapter of the game. But I don't know why I thought this, but I was under the impression that the way it worked is that in order to play those chapters, you had to like play the game again in New Game Plus, and eventually you like unlock them. So I was just not even gonna humor doing that. And then yesterday I found out, no, that's not how it works. What actually happens is, if you remember, after I beat Scarlet, there was those bonus chapters with Sakia. Well, we're done for. I can't believe we're fighting Lady Oriole. She's gonna capture us and we'll face some horrible punishment. We're just gloom and doom and gloom back there. Gloom and doom, seed packets, copyright. I can understand some pessimism, but can't you do something to help? If you know her, maybe you could go out and reason with her or something? No way, going out there would just get me captured. How's that different from getting captured along with the ship? I don't care what you say, it's just not happening, I can't do it. Guess we'll just have to do this without you. I am fighting with Mistia when I should be doing other things with Mistia, but I'm not. Yeah, at least I'm getting her experience by doing it this way. Yeah, so when you beat the final chapter in the game, you unlock some of those. Unlock some more side stories in that section where the Saki extra story was. From what I remember, there's like, I think at least 8 bonus chapters. So, I don't know how long they are, I actually don't know anything about them as of right now. But, like, best case scenario, they're short enough for me to finish them all in 1 chapter each, in which case, at bare minimum, the series is going to be 8 episodes longer than I thought it was going to be. So that's something. This series will never end. Look how many rabbits are just kind of barely scraping by here. It's kind of annoying me a bit, not gonna lie. They're just barely not dying. Can you pair someone up with a ship? I don't think you can. I think they were blacked out on the first thing. Recruitment. Or deployment slot thing. Can I really not? LS. Reach. Looks like this other thing to talk about. Reduces damage taken with support defending by 25%. Woo. Cover progress. Cover progress is a bit weird right now because basically I finished yesterday. I recorded all of my theme. And then, before I started editing it, like, there was a stream that came on that I wanted to watch, so I didn't start editing it yet, but while that stream was happening, went on for like 5 hours. This game, by the way, what I was watching, why I figured out there's more chapters than I thought yesterday, is because I was watching this game. Went on 5 hours. Yeah, that's gonna, the finale's gonna be split into like 4 parts when I get to it, oh boy. So while that was happening, I wrote down the notes for Mega Moose theme. So I actually started on my next cover before I finished the one I was currently on. Something I don't think I've done. Have I ever done that before? Well, I did it then. So I have the notes written down for Mega Moose theme, and then last night I edited together Mayumi's theme. Because of that, I went to bed at like 2:30 last night because I started really late. But I finished it. Am I showing Labeltane full burst? We're gonna see right now.
Question your time yet? This will make it easier for you, right? I got you.
Once upon a time, Flandre's stupid Goober voice was different than whatever the hell I do for rats and cats. But now it's just kind of the same thing. I think that's happened for quite a couple of my voices. They just kind of meld together because I have to talk. I have so many characters and so much dialogue. It just melds together at some point. It's the lowest level here of the ship, ironically. You have to bring the ship over you have to bring the ship with you all the time, so you figure to be a higher level, but they don't kill things very often, so they're not. Also, like, is the ship level 41 because Marasa is level 41? Is that how that works? Maybe. I'm done with my Yumi theme, and I have the notes ready to be recorded for Megamoo theme, and I might do that later today. Because I'd like to just kind of finish this project soon, and now I've only got 2 covers left. Yorio! What are you doing? I thought I was gonna go to you, but then you went to me? Yeah, I don't like it that you went to me. It's not very cool of you. Alright, here we go. We got what took 16 minutes to get here. Gonna be here about 5 days. Right, sense. What you do? Something a bit better than Moria amulets, except I can't select what you do at all. Shrine Maiden extension? Yeah, I'll go with that. Sure. Whatever. Come on, Earthlings, show me what futile resistance you can muster. Those rabbits from earlier are pretty weak in the knees, but she's brimming with confidence. I'd appreciate it if you didn't blithely compare me to rabbits with no actual combat experience. For generations, the duty of defending the moon has been entrusted to the Watatsuki clan. What combat experience do you have, by the way? Like, nobody's invaded the moon, like, ever. Oh, so you're the guardian of the moon. Once we beat you, you can play our flag and head home. We got the flag. She's not someone we can afford to take lightly. If you sufficiently steel yourself, I will oblige you with a battle. One that will not bring shame to a Watatsuki name. A battle most beautiful. I will deliver your punishments myself. Closing the gap. Before 20 came out, I'd say this was the best remix of Watatsuki spell card I'd ever heard. But by this point, I like Toyo Iiji's theme a bit more. Which is good, because I'm gonna have to cover it, so. That theme's pretty new. I sure hope sheet music exists by now. If it doesn't, that's gonna be a problem. Certainly enough, this is too much to ask of the moon rabbits alone. I even remotely read that sentence correctly. Certainly enough, this is too much for the moon rabbits to do this alone. Yes. I can show the rabbits a bit more. It occurred to me that maybe I should have. I was trying to do the last map so quickly that the moon rabbits are new enemies, and you don't see them very often. In fact, do you see them at all once this arc's over? I can't remember, so maybe I should show them a bit more. But I also don't want these parts to take 50 bajillion years, so. Also don't exactly know how I'm gonna record today. It's decently late in the day already. It's already 11:30, so I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to record. But what I should probably do is record this chapter and then record at least one part of Fantastic Danmaku Festival 3. Because despite that game being, IN based and not PCV based, IN is a shorter game to beat than PCV. It doesn't matter. It's still that recording took. That playthrough took as long, if not longer, than the runs of the second game. But although that was probably also because I spent 10 minutes on the tutorial, so maybe it won't take that long. No, I'm not gonna do that anymore. The fucking file sizes. The file size for that video was ridiculous. Like, the file sizes for the previous 2 games were between 1 something megabytes and 2 something megabytes. Why are you fighting Misty? Don't fight Misty. Leave Misty alone. The file size for the video of me playing the first part of Danmaku Festival 3 was around 4.5 gigs. Which is like 3 times bigger than the game is. It's just like... Why? I know why. It's because A, the video is pretty long, and there's a lot of stuff going on in that game, and the more shit you got on the screen, the more space it takes up in a video file or something. I don't know how that shit works, but it works something like that. That's why SMUF games tend to be bigger spaces, and they have so many fucking bullets on the screen, and that takes up space. I'll carefully take my measure. Yeah, I'm running out of unique team names to look at when I keep using, you know, same overall groups of characters. I mean, I can't use everyone. Like, if there wasn't an upgrade system in this game that you had to keep track of, I'd try to use more characters, but it's like, I can't upgrade everyone, so I gotta focus on some people. So yeah, I should record more of Fantastic Danmaku Festival 3, but I don't record too much of that series in advance. If every part's gonna be almost 5 gigs, I'm gonna clog up space before we're able to delete them after being uploaded. I'm also supposed to go somewhere for a couple days, like either this weekend or maybe next week or something. So I'd like to have all my covers for this project done by that point. Will I be able to do that? I don't know. If I start working on Mega Boo's theme today, maybe. Yes, because I didn't show attack animations like 99% of the time in the last part, the thumbnail for the last part was just Mailing punching a rabbit. I'm showing attack animations now because, I don't know, we'll see the rabbits a bit. I'm not gonna see them too much. At some point after this arc, they will be gone.
These things pack a real punch. Fire in your hole.
Yeah, were these guns as goofy as they were in Silent Center? Well, I'm pretty sure they still shot like lasers, despite them being, you know, old-looking guns. Shoot like lasers and shit. Like, why would a super advanced civilization look down on humans like dirt? Why would they model their military based off World War I soldiers? Why is their military uniform a blazer with a skirt? It's just... Oh, there's so much about moon rabbits. It's just silly. That's why I just roll my eyes every time them being like a slave race of the Lunarians or whatever the fuck is even entertained as being something even remotely worth taking seriously, because it's goofy and stupid. Maybe it's a bit hypocritical of me with how annoyed I get at Reisen 2's character, especially earlier. Because at least in Silent Center and Blue, it's kind of like vague what Reisen 2's reasons for escaping the Moon War, and I maybe like put more thought into that and thought it could be more interesting than it probably is. But this game's just like, yeah, she left because she's kind of just like, if you don't want to pound Mochi anymore, she don't want to do it. But now that she's left, she kind of just wants to go back now. She never really wanted to leave that much in the first place. And she's like, yep. Be more interesting if there was anything, even remotely, a more interesting reason for a moon rabbit escaping their shitty slave life, other than Reisen's a coward and the other Reisen's a lazy idiot. Again, like I just said, if they did take it seriously, then there'd be a fucking tonal shift if I'm supposed to take this Reisen character seriously, but then if you look at the moon rabbits, they're this. These moon rabbits have droopy ears. It's important to remember. It's an interesting design choice they've made here. Because in Silent Center and Blue, or do they have droopy ears? They're kind of like slightly droopy. They're not like Reisen pointed. All the other rabbits in Silent Center and Blue, they had pointed ears to distinguish them from Reisen 2. So you can tell which one was that one, because it's the only way you can tell the difference. Whereas here, they're a bit droopy. I guess to remind you of Reisen 2. No, they're a bit pointy, but when they get hit, they go really droopy. Making them a loftier, yes. Alright. All the fluff is gone. So, Misty, what can you do? Yeah, give Reimu some more damage. You can do that. Your attack animation for this? Congrats, you got a front row seat. Come on, let's party. Oh, is this the attack animation? Or no, that's the... Okay, yes, this is the cut-in. You hear a sparrow sing at night, getting dizzy, getting dizzy. Then you see a sorry sight, getting busy, midnight chorus master. Wouldn't it be funny if in the part where I fought Yorihime... What am I saying? The part's gonna end in like 10 minutes. It's good that I did that. Now I have a thumbnail for this part, because I'm gonna take down like 1 or 2 of Yorihime's health bars, and then I'm ending it, because you know the rest is gonna take fucking forever. You do something, Thori? Hyper Cucumber. 30%. Hey, do you know that Tori doesn't have Bullseye for some fucking reason? You know what she does have? She has Scan. What does this do again? Target enemy takes 1.05 damage and deals... Yeah, there's no reason to not do this. Scanned, idiot. Nine. 9? You've got a 9% chance to hit you. Yobo? Yobo. Nah, Yomo can take it. Just her basic attack. Yeah, I've been hyping this up as something that's gonna take forever, but hopefully because I chose the top option of, you know, she doesn't buff herself, hopefully that means this won't take a million years. I don't really want it to. Even though I'm not holding back. For falsely invoking like Lady Agricole's name, you will be punished. I will purify away all your pollution. If I were to go back, why could I hit her the first time and every single other time it's like I can barely hit her? If I were to go back and take all of every video where I've read dialogue from a Lunarian character and just included sentences that had the word pure in it, how long do you think that'd be? It'd be longer than you think it'd be. This probably isn't gonna kill. Or maybe it might. I gave Ramu a buff. So maybe. Maybe. Oh, it's going down. That health bar is going down. There we go. 1 of 5. Must say you've done well so far. She has 1 more health bar than non-spell cards. If you didn't know, that's how that works. Alright, we hit her. That had to do something. Looks like our attacks can do something, even to a leader of the emissaries. You have a fair bit of power as a group who made it all the way to the moon would. Of course, seeing as you made a ship like that into a space van vessel, I already knew you would be quite something. Well, you know, this time we had a bit of divine favor on our side. You used the power of the gods? I see, so that's why I thought I felt their presence earlier. With the power of the Sumiyoshi Sanjin, you could certainly cross the sea stars. She knows about the Sumiyoshi Sanjin! Sanjin! You recognize the presence of divine power too? Could she be? Indeed. If you're a shrine maiden of the earth, then I'm a shrine maiden of the moon. You could call me Moon Ramu. I can invoke the I love Japanese names. I can read them very well. The Yayo Yoriozo no Kami, channeling them into my body and can unleash the powers of will. Not only is she a lunar shrine maiden, but she can call down any of the gods. She might actually be way above our level. Don't you only be as strong as Ramu? No matter how many guys you've got, I'll just roast them all with my fire sword. If that's the estimation of my power, then allow me to show you my ability to invoke the gods. Let's see if you're using a sword of flame then. Ah? Watch out, Flan. That's no ordinary flame. You have a good eye. It's the flame of a god that swallows even hellfire. Oh god, the fire. Ino Kagutsuchi. That's a T next to an S. Kagutsuchi, become a blade to burn away evil. If the fire's so hot, why is it still red and yellow? Shouldn't it be a hotter color by now? Why are you killing Yomu? Why are you doing that? Fucking jackass. 5 signs of dying diva. I guess that is a... Notori can't do anything. Most upgraded unit, by the way. She can't do jack shit. I can tell just by looking at your stance. You're incredible. I believe most people would describe my skill as that of a master. Furthermore, I possess the ability to evoke that guy. How do you intend to oppose me? If I falter for even an instant, I will be cut down. And so there is nothing to do but cast aside my hesitation and cut my way through. Very well. Show me that blade can strike true. Easy peasy. You know, with the way Notori shoots cucumbers like that, it's not really a surprise that there has like a 5% chance to hit. Melee Mansion hit me is no cause for rejoicing. Which one's your map attack? The last one. Okay, gotta keep that in mind. You run away mid- Oh, you can attack multiple times! That's an issue. That's a pretty big issue, actually. It's not good. Not good at all. Well, we're not doing much here. Paley... Paley? Is that Paley? What word is that? Haley shaking 7th moon to the echoing rhythm. A song? Yeah, but this is a special power too. However, this kind of attack can never... My song is my Danmaku, why not fight back with your own? With a song? See, no need to prove myself, my duty is simply to capture you. Don't tell me you're bad at singing. It's not one of my specialties, but my sister's excels in the arts. You're nothing compared to her. No talk out of you. Make your peace with your inevitable defeat. Deliver your punishments myself, burns in the flames of divinity, divine sword of endings.
Ino Kagitsuchi, burn in the cleansing flame.
What's wrong? I'm over here.
Let's do the thing. Distracted Mistia, they have dialogue together. Don't expect that.
I guess they are friends. This hits, that'd be impressive.
Nah. I have to measure of your movements.
Alright. I can't do anything with Marissa. This isn't even, like, worth... Marissa can't do anything when you make her move first. It's really annoying. It's honestly not even worth attacking you. Flandre can't fucking do anything. Okay, at this point, might as well just have everyone kind of huddled together as close as possible can. And that'll help Yobo. So what I guess I could do is... heal you. Move. I focus my way out of here. Yeah, get away from her. Do that. Fire! Why can I not use this? Oh, because I have no MP. Yeah, that'd be a good reason why. I need to try to get everyone decently close to each other so she'll attack someone, but also not too close to Marissa to where I can actually like use Master Spark or something. You didn't need to parry that, that wasn't gonna hit you anyway.
Soon even you should beg for my forgiveness. I will withhold it. I understand this blow. A blowing blow that blows blowily.
You do something, Sakuya. I don't like the way you're moving, so I'd love to grapple you and put a stop to it. But I've recently learned the lesson that I should be a bit more prudent about approaching an enemy.
I see. Despite being from the earth, you can manipulate time.
So you've got on? Even more impressive, because I literally haven't even used it yet.
There are those on the moon able to meddle with the fabric of space-time. My sister is among them. But as such, I was taught a long time ago how to fight against such an opponent.
You needn't worry about that. I probably fought with the very person who taught you.
You dare spout this nonsense again?
Doesn't matter whether or not I stop time for what I intend to do. I hope you enjoy the front row seat for my beautiful knife work. Don't think you'll be spared from my blade.
Boop, boop.
Man, you know what would be useful right now?
Hina.
You know who I can't use in this map?
Hina.
That hit, because of course it did. I banked on a 50-something not hitting me. What a fool I am. But it doesn't matter, because Kane is here. Use trust. Alright, so try to put Marissa's somewhere around here? Yeah. And if everyone's within this general vicinity, then we should be fine. Artful sacrifice is all I can use, huh? I don't want this to hit. You don't have bullseye, Alice, with... I can try. Bank on a 68. I don't think it's gonna work. The co-leader of the emissaries is quite impressive. This battle has a completely different feel than all the ones before it.
So even as we meet on the field of battle, you still try to devise a way to defeat me. Do you truly think that will allow you to escape me?
The very fact that I'm putting so much thought into how I'll avoid defeat is a testament to how serious I'm taking it. Hanmaku is all about brains. I'll show even you the truth of that.
Well then, I look forward to an entertaining show.
Your looks ran out. Well, I hope you hit a 60 after saying that. She parried Meilink. That's funny. She just parried Meilink. Alright, who are you gonna attack next? Oh, I'm actually not done now that I'm thinking about it. Who are you with? Ellie. Man, Ellie, you cannot hit at all. Fuck it, go ahead and do it.
I can feel both a brutal animal nature and a disciplined self-control. And as well, the undeniable signs that you're a woman of faith. What a strange yokai you are.
I am an avatar, Mishimoten, charged with the duty of gathering faith. I am pleased you were able to understand that at a glance, but unfortunately there's no choice for us to fight.
Good grief, you mean your words are contradictory. I will not dismiss you as a simple yokai, but face you as a worthy opponent.
Can't we talk this out?
I'll make some space for you.
$1,600 damage, huh? Really gonna take 45 minutes for me to get down just one of her 4 spell cards.
Such open belligerence. Fine opportunity to test the strength of the earth.
Do 10 damage if it hits at all. Not taking pity on me, are you? If you can't shoot them down, then go take a break already. Follow me, Sanai. This might kill, actually. Call upon Lady Kanago's Tower. This might work. Power is in our hands. Can this not miss, please? This might miss, actually, because I didn't bullseye anything. Nah. Here we go. Can we go down? Fuck. Come on. I don't want to waste my attack to take 500 health down. This is annoying. This is really annoying. That couldn't have killed you, huh? I really have to waste it. I really have to waste my powered up move to do like 500 damage to you. Oh, that annoys the shit out of me.
Ride Maiden of the Earth, we may possess the same man of ability, but there's a crucial difference between you and I.
Yeah, you trained a whole bunch more. I get it already. You don't have to keep.
The differences don't end there. I also had a mentor who discovered and sharpened my talent. She appreciated my potential and kindly provided me with guidance. She made me the woman I am today. She brought me to a pinnacle someone like you, alone and unpolished, will never be able to reach.
I was entrusted with the duties of a Shrine Maiden, so the training you're talking about, I've done plenty. Shrine Maiden of Earth, there's no way I'll lose to you.
Very well. Allow me to further highlight those crucial differences.
Wants her, like, parry this attack because it doesn't have enough base damage or something. Rainbow's good, but I can keep up with her. Okay, there we go.
I must say you have done well so far. So you bested my shining blade. I suppose I must commend you for that. She's still just testing the waters. We can't afford to let ourselves get worn down. Okay, everybody, let's just keep it up.
No, what's wrong, Rainbow? Looks like something's bothering you. I wouldn't say it's bothering me per se, but I just feel like for some reason this is a bad matchup for me. It's not just because she has the same power, there's something else. I'm sure it's because she's cut from the same cloth as you, Rainbow.
Or stop me.
From the way Yorio fights, I can sense that this comes naturally to her. Something she was born with, something she can't get from any amount of skill or knowledge.
You're quite insightful. Yes, I was blessed with a measure of ability for both. Yet I am only where I am today because there was someone kind enough to spot that talent and nurture it. So he got both talent and a ton of experience behind confidence. Find somebody who's natural at it. That's all it had for me. Powers enough to give me cold feet and never make it as a magician in Tokyo. Very well. Allow me to dispel the pinnacle to which even your strong will can never aspire. And Mina no Azumi no Mikoto descend to me and show them the dance that averts calamity.
Let's show this. You get the dancing one. Alright. Do your thing.
Why you gotta go after Misty all the time? Leave her be. So rude you are. Still in my ideal range.
Showed that because I thought that was gonna be a new move. I got a heck of a voice, but I'm not that loud. You know what? Tori has a 0% chance to hit. Why don't you just not bother? Let a proper sword match happen. Man, there really are two types of units in this game. Those that have bullseye and those that don't. The ones that don't, you really fucking wish they did. I'm still in this. If you're that eager to stain my blade, here I come.
Can't believe it, you found an opening.
Oh, you're not gonna attack again? I guess only your last spell had that. Alright, well it's been 48 minutes. I've taken down one spell. The next part will take down the next 3. And that'll probably take an hour.